You got lied to again. It ain't the thumbnail.
But I was thinking as soon as you clicked it over, it was like, because I was like, what could be the thumbnail? AEW gave you nothing, so I already immediately went to NXT, and then I couldn't think of Judgment Day, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
Well, you got upset last time we
Maria.
did the show, where you didn't like Carmelo Hayes being a black man down.
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit.
We've got this.
Dark Times with Trick died.
Or I've got you a Chase variant, Marcus.
Okay, let's see the Chase variant. Oh shit. Oh no!
They both gone night.
Yeah, Trick got his ass whooped, but he called him out. That's the worst part. Like, nah, we gonna settle this tonight. And then, Melo tries to make the save, and he's dead now. Full planked in the middle of the ring by an evil Dragunov with the mustache and goatee.
Is it a save? It's not a save. It's taking a bullet. He essentially took a bullet for Trick.
Yeah. A save would be you actually save somebody. He took a bullet. Yeah. No one's actually saved. They're both dead. At the end of the segment, they're both dead. They can't lose at the Great American Bash. They can't. Yeah, it's the Great American Bash.
Thing is, he did the thing that he should have never done. Lift that title. That already puts him in danger.
Yeah. That lowers your percentage of winning to about 50% at this point. Like,
no, it's not 50-50 if you lift that up.
I think
about 70-30.
So 70 you won't win?
Yeah.
Damn. I'll give you that too. It's maybe 75.
So welcome everyone to today's show. I'm Lord Manny Hayes.
Yeah. All right. Marcus, the grand finale, and I just wanted to say that interesting. Like, someone got to gather the stats. I think from this day forward, I think whenever we see a title held up, we need to say doomed or not, and then start keeping the stat if they're doomed.
Yeah, but you got to go to the levels of how far are you taking this? Are we strictly talking about the big hitters like AEW and WWE, or just WWE? Or are we extending the olive branch to like New Japan, Ring of Honor?
Well, I would only keep the shows we actually watch and nothing on a paywall.
Yeah, but you watch everything on Wednesdays.
Yeah, so, but Ring of Honor is still on a paywall.
Are we excluding them from our statistics?
I would exclude Ring of Honor, but I would add everything else. Like, New Japan doesn't happen much. Mostly if you want a title shot, you kind of waddle your fat ass out there and be like, hey, buddy, come on, I beat you that one time. You'll be a title match. Okay. WWE happens probably more common, and then AEW will be second. I think, does Adam Cole staring and gazing at the title last week, does that count as I'll raise the title, or is that I gave it back so it doesn't count?
It's that whatever breakup cycle that starts.
Yeah. Is it only if you end the show? Is it only if you end the show holding the title? We got to figure the stat out before we put it out. Statistics.
There's too many variables, Marcus. I don't think it's accurate.
Well, starting today, I'm going to put a note. Today, Dragunov sealed his fate and is going to lose at the Great American Bash.
Should we start the show? Is there any news that we need to talk about? Because I was too busy today to even look.
I browsed through it a little bit. Nothing happened. Nothing of importance. Sorry to the chat. Bret Hart has been shot and killed by Carmelo Hayes in the street. What? Doesn't make sense.
If anything, Marcus, would be Lucian Price and Bronco.
Just common thugs, Manny. Common thugs. I like the day he lost all steam after 1 week. Like, oh yeah, we got these packages, and then
a cool intro with like a GTA entrance package. Outside of that, not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Let's kick off with AEW. It kicked off with Orange Cassidy versus AR Fox. I want to ask you this question, Marcus, right out of the gate. Is this a thing now? Darby Allin talks you up in a video package. Because the last 2 times I've watched AEW, this is what's happened. He did it for Nick Wayne, and now he's done it for AR Fox.
I don't know when Darby's decided, you know what? I got to get this young talent over. I have to be the guy.
Is AR Fox young?
No. But Darby feels like he is at an advantage of, I'm the veteran leader of the locker room. I'm going to be just trying to get everybody over. I'm making videos. I'm getting people title matches. But, you know, I feel like as a AR Fox, I'm not your charity case, Darby Allin. Don't you try to get me a title match. I've had multiple title attempts for the trios tag team titles. Okay? So I don't need your help to get through this. That's all I'm saying.
I think he does. I don't think he'd be in the company without someone like Darby painting.
So this match happens. Orange Cassidy whoops his ass.
He was all right.
I mean, it was back and forth. There was never a moment where I thought Orange Cassidy was really in jeopardy of losing his title.
No.
You're like, AR Fox has been a goon who's just filled in for Dante or Darius Martin at certain times or team with them. That's pretty much it. That's his backstory.
And then Orange Cassidy wins up with a roll-up. AR Fox attacks him after the bell and breaks his sunglasses. Darby is pissed, demanding, "What is that? I put my name on you.
I put my name on your back. It's the way you want to act. I can't believe it. This is like bailing somebody out of jail and then being like, oh yeah, I bailed them out, and then they commit a crime the next day going like, God damn it. How trusted you?
Do you know what it is? It's
tell me you're innocent.
When you recommend a friend at your job and they turn out to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
and it's like, hey man, I've had this numerous times because I never used to recommend people because I was like, nah, you're just gonna make me look bad.
Yeah. I did way back, and then somebody just was like, they called out every day. They were like, I was like, never again. And then recently they tried to like add me on like Instagram or Facebook, and I just was like, fuck you, I'm done. You ruined my good sweet name, even though I honestly don't care. I don't care. My good name is ruined. You sullied it.
Mox then takes out Orange Cassidy. Later, Claudio tries to talk. I don't know what he said.
Manny, who attempts to talk worse? Claudio, Ricochet, or Jungle Boy? They're attempting to talk. I won't claim they're talking at this point.
I would say of the 3 this week, Ricochet is probably the better one out of the 3.
Ooh! Damn. What an assault. And you know what, Manny? I'm going to double down this assault and agree with you. Claudio was out there, and it's just like, he was talking, and I went, man, that's what you're bringing, huh? And then Mox shows up right in that segment after. And you see, that's how you deliver a natural sounding promo, even though the man was talking menacing. And I don't remember what he was talking about, but it just had more weight than he was comfortable with what he was saying. Claudio was just like, Claudio, and I am strong, and you can't beat me, right? And then Mox is like, we're going to kill everybody. And I was like, that's how you talk.
But the thing is, at this point, Claudio needs to just stay on the independents and not talk. Because for hell, he can't tell me no story at all.
Yeah, no.
He's just a wrestler. That's all he is. He's Lance Storm. He's a jacked up Lance Storm. That's all he is.
Manny, I would like to challenge your statement right there and say, no, he's not. Allow me to be serious for a moment. Les Storm was a better talker than Claudio.
That's true.
Les Storm was a better talker.
Yeah, Mox says that's what you get when you mess with the Blackpool Combat Club, and then something about their stupid match later on the night.
So here's my thing: if you didn't watch Death Before Dishonor, you wouldn't know what he was talking about.
No, and they didn't really explain it properly because I didn't watch that. So apparently through commentary, I think Excalibur said something about Orange Cassidy hitting him or something along those lines.
Yeah, they made the Best Friends made the save after the Claudio match and the Lucha Bros came out, and it's a lot of stuff that happened basically in on Death Before Dishonor, where it was a run and save and stuff like that, and I was like, whatever. But I didn't think this would spill over into some Dynamite shit, and they didn't really explain it. You got to tell me what's going on. And then there's a lot. Oh, go ahead.
It's like when WWE didn't actually acknowledge anything that NXT used to do.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't talk about the takeover that just happened and whatnot. They are now.
Yeah, it's incorporated. It's part of the show.
Yeah, because they like it all kind of flows now. But like you don't really ever hear what's going on about Ring of Honor on AEW TV unless they spring. All you see is most of the time their titles, and that's it.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is still happening. So, really they can do a better job just explaining what the hell's going on sometimes on this show.
I bet you that would be the exact same complaint Eric would say, because he wouldn't have watched the ROH show either.
No,
and he would be like, I don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Why would he attack Orange Cassidy? But it did put in my mind, is Mox going for that Atlantic title? Or what is it called now? International title?
No, but then we'll get to the end of the show. I thought that was really stupid. What match they decided to book for Dynamite 200. Don Callis still trying to get Jericho on board. Offers a tag match with Takeshita against his boys Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, and another AEW is going to get a strike for a lot of things, but I'm going to say this is a strike for cheating the fans out of their good hard-earned money. None of these people were on the show this week.
No.
Like, Jericho is on vacation in Italy. Why do I know that? I follow my Instagram. Don't judge me. I don't know why.
Is it because you want to keep tracks on where his wife is?
No, the happenings out there in the street. Lord. It could be coming to you. It could be coming to you soon. But I know he was on vacation. They just shot everything in the back, so he wasn't in the arena this night either.
Yeah. Don gets him a painting with him commemorating their promo in 1995 with Bad News Allen. Why?
Somewhere, Bad News Allen's family need to sue AEW if they're not getting residual checks for just the use of his name. Like, this whole storyline with him and Callis is based on Bad News Allen and that one promo that we will never see any more of because I bet you it has nothing to do with anything. We didn't see it with audio.
No. And then Jack Perry walks out, or as I put in the mid-card mess, if you ordered Adam Cole on Wish.
Or if you order any heel. If you got Christian and if you got young Christian in the Brood and told him, now you have to talk. And Christian's like, what the fuck? You're on your own, Christian. And he had no charisma whatsoever.
He says the FTW title was created in a second-class company, which full of scumbags. Says that title had never been recognized. As soon as he put his hands on it, it became the real deal because he's the real deal and he's that damn good. Strike.
Okay. Don't lie to me. However, Jungle.
Jerry Lynn says that's enough, Jungle.
So, first of all, Jerry Lynn starts walking out, and I go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" That's
no, I wasn't
saying. But I really got your spirit, Manny, to go, fuck this. What the fuck?
No, so I wasn't even fully paying attention when this was when this was happening. and then I hear Taz say that's Jerry Lynn. And I look and I say, no.
Like, why? No one's asking for the Jerry Lynn comeback match against Jungle Boy of all people. Defending the FTW title, a title that was unrecognized by ECW, a title he's never held. Talk about, I can't let you do this, Jungle. How about me and you next week on Dynamite? Oh God. And I was like,
what are the odds? Fat ass Taz puts Jungle Boy in a Taz mission next week.
maybe. It's close. It's close. But I don't think so. I don't think it's happening. I just think that I was shocked. I was going by, AEW is supposed to be about the youth movement, the young talent coming in and all that. And they're about to dig up Jerry Lynn, who I believe, if you're a kid in that audience, not in our age, Manny, if you're not in your 30s, if not late 30s only.
I mean, it's later 30s.
You would not know who the fuck Jerry Lynn is at all.
No.
Like, what? Of all the ECW people, maybe you may know the ECW originals. Maybe, let's say if Raven were to come out.
Yeah, but Jerry Lynn isn't one of the first you remember.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was Raven, maybe Sandman, randomly. Sabu, you'd be like, oh, ECW guy. Even if you're young, you'd be like that. Tommy Dreamer, even.
Oh, no.
But Jerry Lynn is like one of those guys where he's not in the first 20 ECW wrestlers I remember.
I'll bring up the LWO before, not the LWO.
Blue WO.
The Blue WO before that.
Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie.
All the randomness of the Dudley family.
The FBI. Like, there are all these people who would be, then I get the Jerry Lynn. And then, no, there's 10 pounds of shit. And then there's Jerry Lynn. It's not personally against Jerry Lynn. Let me tell you this. Jerry Lynn, competent wrestler, fine. Charisma black hole, though, and nothing I was ever really interested in.
Oh, I was never interested. Never. We get Pac versus Gravity. Who the fuck is Gravity?
Gravity! Taking the hold of me. I don't know. I was thinking that if he came out in the John Marathon, this whole match would be worth it.
I didn't even pay attention because it was Pac. I don't fucking care.
The entire match was booked on the whole that Adrian Neville being a man that Gravity forgot. And he's like, remember me and Gravity not knowing who he was. But they can't keep doing this. Every week, there's a random luchador that gets his ass whooped on Dynamite. Every week. It can either be Commander, Vikino, or now Gravity, or Fuego del Sol, who's out. Apparently. But it's always a random luchador that gets their ass whooped to the mask.
Yeah, and then we get another backstage segment where MJF makes fun of FTR, tells Dax he's going to take his fist, punch him so hard, he's got to spit up CM Punk's jockstrap. Oh.
Hey. I enjoyed him making fun of Dax's family. I love my family. I love my kids. I love pro wrestling. Same promo every week. And then Dax would come out later. I love my family.
I know he's going to come out here and make fun of my voice, my family.
Which I enjoy. He's like, Max, if you did that, you would commit a crime. Top guys out. But I enjoyed the shot of that. And where do you think we're going with this Adam Cole, Manny? I have my belief of where I think we're going with this now.
Well, see, I didn't like Adam Cole looks incredibly weak again. Like not just his frail body.
Sickly self.
He
I
says
got the black log.
Says teaming with MJF is about friendship, and it means the world to him. And he's just giving back the title. He was just giving back the title to MJF last week. Says MJF is becoming one of his best friends. Which is when MJF says, win, lose, or draw, he's going to give Adam Cole a rematch for the title because of how much it means to him. And then a jealous Roddy comes out. This is where this could all change things. Roddy comes in. Adam Cole basically breaks up with Roddy.
Yeah, you're possessive and I
gotta have
friends.
I gotta have friends. So I think maybe they win. It'd be interesting if they win the tag titles.
Oh.
I think they should win. Roddy then cost Adam Cole the world title match in a rematch. I think we should go down that route.
Oh, okay. So you have Roddy costing him the world title, but then winning the tag titles from FTR.
Yeah.
I have them losing the tag titles. And, you know, after they lose, you know, everything's fine, but they're going to get that regular match. Then Roddy comes back and you think he's going to try to cost MJF, I mean, not MJF, Adam Cole the title, but he sides with him, and then they turn on MJF, making MJF a babyface at this point. The old double switch. And Adam Cole is a
nice double switch, but I don't know.
I got the double switch. I got him stabbing. I got him mortally ruining MJF for he thinks he has a friend. He actually gave in, and he's the one that's the fool instead of Adam Cole being like, "Oh yeah, he's a good guy." No, I got Britt Baker turning on him and everything. And this is a dark origin story. This is why he never trusts anybody again.
It does. I think either way, it'd be an interesting path to go down.
Because the Roddy as Tatanka is what I get out of the vibes, but I'd rather see him out of the way.
Because I never got that.
You never got the you sold out? That's what I think. That's the vibe.
No. But that a whole Lex Luger Tatanka thing it still runs deep.
Yeah. This is what's going on here, and I think that's the vibe I'm getting when what you call comes out. You sold out, Lex. You sold out. Can't believe you trusted this guy. By the way, none of these people are actually on the show.
No,
they didn't even show up either.
Swerve Strickland versus Darby Allin is actually a good match.
Good match, you know. There's no doubt these two could deliver a good match. They have a long history together or whatever, and they're both very, very good in the ring. Darby tries to kill himself multiple times with dives and other spots.
I thought, going by their rules, you couldn't do anything onto the hardest part of the ring anymore.
Yeah,
what did I see? Tell me what I saw, Marcus.
Manny, they're not rules. They're more like guidelines at this point because I don't believe anybody's following any of these rules. Was it this match where he did the Death Valley Driver on the hardest part of the ring? Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. When I was like, oh, killed him. Killed him.
And it's not like Swerve placed him lightly.
Yeah.
He let that whole body he was gone.
Yeah. And I can imagine Darby was like, make sure you kill me on the way down. I'll come close to it, but I won't actually do it. Okay. Close enough.
AR Fox joins the Mogul Embassy. They had to replace the Tattoo Man, apparently.
Yeah, or Parker Bordeaux or whatever.
Where is Parker Bordeaux? Has he been released too?
He basically released. I think he got hurt, but I don't think they're done. I think see Tony going, what was I thinking? I was just on some high shit right there. Why did I sign them? But here's the question, Manny. Did AR Fox join the embassy before tonight, or was it after he decided to beat up Orange Cassidy? Was like, I need some backup.
I don't even know, Marcus. I feel like it's one of those stories. Do you know what? At this point, I feel like it's going to be a Keith Lee story because I still haven't got any ending to that Keith Lee Swerve Scott.
Yeah.
And that happened in November.
They teamed together in the blind tag and we still got nothing.
Yeah, it's nearly a year now.
Long-term storytelling, Manny.
Just lies, Marcus. Just lies.
Shout out to AR Fox joining the embassy. I doubt if we ever see him again.
No.
That's one where he's going to be in the background. Where, I'm going to skip to the Rampage package where Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy are teaming together, but I could have sworn they had a contract to try to get away from each other.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell's going on with all these subpar members of the roster. And I hate the fact that I'm discussing Ethan Page in a subpar member of the roster.
Yeah. It's like the man has more charisma than anybody on this show this week.
And then we go backstage to the JAS. or the Jericho Abandonment Society.
The main question is, though, Manny, the faction is called the Jericho Appreciation Society, right?
Yeah.
How dare they call him selfish? What the fuck do you think this is all about?
And secondly,
I'm selfish. What the fuck is this faction about?
Tay Mello needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You say, Chris, that you would love us or something, and I was like, shut up, just shut up, everybody shut up.
Get out of here.
I was immediately on the show telling everybody to shut up. Just no one's talk. Just no one.
Yeah,
Everybody
Anna Jay
just shut
says
the
he's
fuck
being
up.
selfish. They spend all their time appreciating him, but he doesn't appreciate them. Until he does so, they're like Jake Hager. They can't give him 100%.
I'm so confused. Here's why this storyline doesn't make sense to me. One, it's a Jericho Appreciation Society. Of course, he's selfish and egomaniac. You joined the faction because you appreciate him, not because he appreciates you. That's the story right there. And then two, on top of that, what are they upset with him about? Teaming with Callis? They're all heels. They're all despicable people.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. Maybe there's divisions. Maybe there's divisions in at Hillcon.
Nah, because I can't think of a single thing Callis did that the JAS hasn't done.
He ran into a pole and cut his face. He maimed himself.
Scar for no reason.
He maimed himself.
Man can't just cut promos anymore or do anything. He either get attacked by fans or he get a cut that almost killed him.
Oh, I saw that. What? That was a plant, right? It was
no.
A mix up with a cameraman that didn't understand what was going on.
That was a security guard that didn't know what was going on. He yelled for Conan to help. Conan! Look at this guy. What the fuck's going on here?
Then we get Britt Baker versus Taya Valkyrie.
Ooh.
This match was slow.
It
felt like the fans weren't into it.
Yeah, there was botches. I saw on Facebook that apparently I missed a shot when they zoomed in to book women wrestling better, and the cameraman zoomed into it in the middle of this match. I didn't see that actually live. I saw it on Facebook, but I was like, ah.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook, but I don't know if that was from that show.
You know, I was expecting
from anywhere.
Yeah. I was expecting at least the I almost called the Riot Squad, but the Outcast at least come out or something. But
no, it feels like everyone was given the day off.
Yeah. Like you didn't hear from anybody, and it was just like, oh, this just happened. It's just a win. After that, whatever. It was terrible. Absolutely horrible. Wasn't room for anybody.
No, and I think I've gone back to the whole argument. I think Britt Baker's overrated.
You left that argument? I didn't know you left my side of that argument.
I didn't leave it. I feel like I just didn't talk about it for a while, but I need to pick it up again. I think Britt Baker is incredibly overrated.
You know why you didn't talk about it? Because she stopped wrestling for a minute, Manny. It was like Jamie Hayter do all the matches. And now she's back. She's back
because
in the ring.
I like Jamie Hayter. I genuinely like Jamie Hayter because from the entrance music, it gets you pumped. And then first, she's come around because like she was like trash for a while.
Stuff was not working for her. I don't know if it was the wrestler she was in the ring with or her, but it was just.
And then she found her niche and she got better. And then it was like, oh, Britt Baker's being pushed off to the side and kind of stuff like that. And then it just like Britt's come back needing something to do because Jamie Hayter's injured, and it's like,
yeah,
I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, I don't care. And their whole division they only get one segment a week, basically. And this was it, and I'm going like, ugh. Oof.
I'm not saying they need to go 60. I'm not saying they need to go 50-50 like they tried to do in WWE or at least in NXT. But they at least need to go like 70-30 or 60-40.
Give me Raw or SmackDown.
90-10. What we're getting is 90-10, and it's just like there are some talent. These women aren't going to get any better unless you let them wrestle on this show.
Yeah, but I think they're afraid to lose any viewers because they haven't did a good job. Or just give them promo time. I don't even need the matches. Just give me some character development on some of these people.
I think it's just the promos aren't necessarily going to do anything.
I don't care. Just give me a heel promo. Let me know what people's motives are. There's just a bunch of women around. It reminds me of the Cruiserweight division when they were on Raw and we just get those random tag matches and bitches throw up together. You're like, here's 205 Alive. Yeah.
Mustafa Ali and Davari.
Yeah, and then what's his name? What's that fucking guy? Gentleman Jack. And
the cancel Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, why is this all coming? Why is this coming out? Why are we doing this? And it's like, okay, we're not gonna give them any development. That's what it feels like every week on Dynamite.
Yeah, I think that it's very difficult what they're doing with the women's division.
Yeah, it's backward. It's like NXT said, I'm going to go either 60-40 sometimes. Sometimes they go actually more, where it's more women's matches than men's and segments. And then sometimes they'd be like, oh, you know what? It's 50-50. But at least go that route, Impact's route, or Raw, which you get like at least 2 or 3 women's segments.
Yeah.
I mean, technically Raw is ran by Rhea Ripley at this point.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's in almost every segment.
Yeah. She did every segment on either Raw or NXT for 2 straight days.
And
sometimes showed up on SmackDown.
Yeah. We get the main event, the Bullet Club, the BCC versus Best Friends versus the Lucha Bros. Didn't care at all.
Yeah. No, and I went, why? They were talking about Legal Man. I don't remember seeing a single tag in this match.
No. And then the only interesting part was when Orange Cassidy came out and knocked Wheeler Yuta the fuck out.
Got full entrance, knocked him out, and there was a big brawl that happens on the outside. Mox just randomly leaves, and then Excalibur says, for the 200th episode of Dynamite, we're going to go all out and have only Dynamite originals with Penta, Moxley, and who's the other one? Orange Cassidy?
Yeah. No, I don't even think that. I was like, why didn't you just book the match we expected from the opening segment, which was Orange Cassidy versus Mox for the international title? Just book that.
Yeah. I didn't need Penta in there. I forgot it's not even Orange Cassidy, right? I think it's Darby Allin or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's Darby.
I can't remember who that person was, but I was like, this isn't putting ass in the seats. I am more interested in what's going on in Collision than anything on this. Whether it's a man fighting for a mask he doesn't wear and a ladder.
And that was incredible.
Or whatever else is happening with Bullet Club Gold and their pursuit with tag team matches that happens every week. But they don't ever really win, or it's 50-50. I'm more interested in the Collision people. Everybody do Collision, I'm like, all right, I'm down to see House of Black or Miro or Ricky Starks or CM Punk or something like that. And then you look at Dynamite and I'm going like, and then Dynamite didn't even have the people they call stars on there that are stars, like the Bucks or Kenny or MJF and Adam Cole never came out, or even Jericho didn't even show up to this event. It's just like, this is what we're getting, Tony. Why did everybody get the week off? Yeah.
I told you. Thing is, I told you. I told you on Tuesday. AEW is going to phone it in for 2 weeks. Coming post off Blood and Guts, they're just going to phone it in. That's what happens every time they do a big show. They just phone it in for 2 weeks before they start picking things up again. This is the exact case. Like they didn't care this week. They gave everyone the day off.
Yeah, it felt like everybody got COVID in the back and we didn't know what to do.
It's like, you have star power, use it.
They have this large roster of people who could just show up. Just show up. Like, if you didn't have a match, like, let me see what Hangman's up to. Like, he didn't show up really in the Blood and Guts match anyway. It's not like he was there. But have him come out and say, boy, did we fight this Blackpool Combat Club guys to the death, and we got the victory. Yeah, that's all I need. Rah-rah with him and Omega and the Bucks, and they celebrate, and, maybe somebody else comes out and they progress to a new storyline. And they don't have to actually do anything physical, but it's like, oh, what's going on here? But nope, none of that, nothing.
Random question, random thought. Where the fuck's Edge?
Edge?
Yeah.
He fought at Madison Square Garden with Grayson
And
Waller, and
seen
he's
him
gone again.
since.
Well, man, you know he only shows up on days where he see clearly. He doesn't want his interest to be a lie, so maybe he's had a cloudy few weeks.
Cloudy mess in WWE. Let's move over to.
I'm sure he's coming back when they head back to Toronto for that SmackDown.
Yeah, that's in a few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not that interested. I'm more interested in Christian, who's also another Collision wrestler.
All In is in a month now. None the wiser about what's going on that show.
Shit, you're right. It is August 27th, right? And we're exactly 1 month to the day, and it's like they have not started booking that show. I'm assuming Adam Cole MJF is the headliner of that one, and
you would hope.
After that, I don't know. Maybe Orange Cassidy and Mox if they decide to go that route.
Could be.
Cause I'll tell you this, I'm not interested in the Best Friends doing shit, and they came out the end. It's like, why are we trying to hype up the Best Friends like they're important to wrestling right now?
You know what? You know what? If I didn't get anyone from Dynamite, I would generally be happy if I just got Collision.
Give me a Collision taping. Give me
Collision. Tape 2 episodes of Collision at Wembley. I don't care.
You're gonna get a house show, Manny. You're gonna get nobody there.
It's a joke.
Yeah, like it's the biggest show ever.
In fact, if that's the case, I'm no longer writing notes. You're gonna have to rely on what happens up here and what happens up on Marcus's brain if we're paying full attention.
Yeah. For All In, you imagine, Vince McMahon for WrestleMania 3 not advertising Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant for the last just 2 weeks before fucking they do that match.
To be fair though, they did that with the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sammy for WrestleMania. That match literally didn't happen until a week before the show.
But you knew that was happening though. They kept ingling like these guys are consistent story. You knew it was happening.
I feel like they forgot that I feel like they forgot that they actually put pen to paper on that match because remember it was like, oh yeah, we don't have a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah. But I feel like there was they knew, but they didn't actually make it official. But at least you had that inkling. Right now, I don't know what's booked for the All In show at all.
No, neither do I.
And then All Out a week after that. They already advertising Arthur Ashe. I was like, fuck that. Don't advertise Arthur Ashe to me until you settle what you're gonna do with these other shows.
Yeah. Let's go on to NXT. NXT opens up exactly how Raw did.
I sleep free with the demons in your dream. The Judgment Day, or 2/3, 2/4 of the Judgment Day.
Wesley comes out pissed that Dom is holding his title and he wants his rematch. Mustafa Ali says all Dom does is steal. He stole his 619 from his daddy. He stole the frog splash from his other daddy. It was supposed to be him that beat Wesley for that title, but that clown dropped the ball. Ali calls Wesley stupid for accepting and allowing Dom to jump the line. Right. Wesley gets angry, but Ali was clearly speaking facts.
Like, fuck you, man. I want to give you a top shot anyway.
I'm only defending my title. I'm telling you now, I'm only defending my title unless I have to.
Yeah. And don't give me that 30-day shit. Don't give me that 30-day shit. I've seen Roman. Roman. You guys are creating a precedent act of horrible champions. Not defending. I saw Roman and Lesnar, so
Marcus, the Don claims that they will reclaim the streets when they win those titles, but the GTA characters say they ain't never seen them in those streets. Which sets up a match later tonight.
Yeah, these guys, I don't know why they remind me of like NBA Streets or NFL Blitz or something.
No, NFL Street or NBA Street. I think you're on the right lines. Blitz was kind of just like they played American football and you could do drop kicks, do leg drops,
power bombs and Germans and stuff like that. But these guys are so large and huge. And then you finally get them in the ring. We got them last week, and I was like, whatever, maybe this is a bad match. And then you get them again this week, and you go like, no. They are who they are. They're just AOP, the early days of Crime Time.
They're Crime Time, but if you had two Shads. No JTG.
They don't have nobody going cheer. Two Shads. But yeah, moving on. They have a match later.
We get Trick Mellow Gang and Ilya Dragunov versus Schism. Trick ain't happy about a headbutt that happened in this match. And Mello warns him that Trick is going to call him out. Ilya says he will destroy him if he does.
So I don't know why Trick couldn't let this go. Clearly incidental contact.
Yeah.
But Trick could not let this go. It was like, nah, something always happening with him. I need something score. So they lose their earlier match to
I thought they won.
Did they win?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dragunov won the match. Yeah. Never mind. And then later, I guess we can jump ahead. Trick calls him out. He bout it and shit. And then he gets his ass whooped.
First off, Marcus, I was very disappointed in Dragunov. Because Dragunov got rocked by a drop kick from Trick.
Well, that drop kick came out of nowhere.
No,
but the rep with a drop kick, Manny.
No, and then that allowed Trick to get the jump on Dragunov. And I was like, all right, Trick's gonna get him some. And then Trick took to the air once again, which he probably shouldn't have done because then Dragunov countered, and that was it for Trick.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just dead. Yeah. So I didn't even know if this call out was gonna happen because I was like, oh, the show's kind of over, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's calling him out. Dragunov earlier tonight looked like he was ready to go home, and then he had his turtleneck chain and suit on. But apparently he had enough time to move on Trick Williams.
In dress shoes.
Yeah. His fucking loafers, Trick.
Then we get Von Wagner versus Javier Bernal. Just haven't seen Big Body Javi in a while. This is a squash match.
Yeah, he seems to be getting fat too.
And then Von speared the hell out. Von gets speared by Braun to hell.
Yeah. Man, so one, I want to say that Von Wagner deserved this. He had no reason to throw Big Body Javi through the table at all. He had no reason.
Okay.
Braun Breaker, who has probably the coldest beard in the game today, comes out of nowhere like Bullet Bill and just destroys Von Wagner. All you see is just what the fuck? The best spear in the game. It's just violent and painful looking.
And then we get Gable Stevenson.
Whatever.
Said he could go to Paris and get his second gold medal.
Good.
I would never go to Paris.
What's your beef with Paris?
Paris
it's the most romantic city in the world.
No, it ain't. They lie. Marcus. Go look at real pictures of Paris. It's a dump.
No, I would never. That's like me looking up the pictures of New York. It's a dump. Or you show pictures of Hollywood. It's a shithole.
But Corbin comes out and gives him some advice. He says, go back to college, win another national championship, or get that gold medal. Just don't come to NXT. If he does, you'll make him fail.
When he told him to go back to college, I thought he was going to tell him, go back to college, get your degree. College open doors, like inspiration. I don't know why that popped in my head. I'm like, he was going to go to college.
No, I thought you were going to go dark, Marcus. I thought you were going to go dark. Go back to college, catch yourself another case. We ain't forgot about that, Gable. We know about it.
That. We know. You may be wrestling right now, but you didn't get away with it. Not fully. Not from us. But go ahead.
How do you feel about this next line that Corbin said? Because I felt a bit uneasy when he said it. He'll make him fail because he is swimming with sharks, and Corbin is the great white that is starving and he smells blood.
I forgot he said it, and I remember him saying "Great White," and I was like, "Oh, so that's what this is about." I seen those sticky torches, Corbin. I see who you walked into. You were hooded and sticky torches. We may have taken the week off, but I was watching. I saw what was going on.
Exactly.
You're the Grand Wizard all along.
However, Marcus, last week we did take the week off, but nothing has ever been explained why Corbin was able to go visit himself.
No. I'm gonna put that together. And not only that, himself was taller than the previous Corbin.
Yeah.
I was like, how's he taller? It's the same guy. A scroll. He's a scroll. But
Gable says he made the decision a lot easier. Challenges Corbin to a match at the I wrote the Gab. I don't know why I did that because I was not going to not be able to realize the words.
The Great American Match. They're going to find it. I thought, good stuff for a match. We're going to get a Gable Stevenson match, which I didn't see. I guess they really trust Baron Corbin to give away hell of a
Baron
match.
Corbin's a safe pair of hands.
Yeah. So it's going to, I think it's going to work out for him. We saw those Germans on Underground. Looks like the man's ready to go. His mic skills already better than Ricochet and 90% of the people who are on Dynamite this week.
That's harsh, but true. But that's harsh.
I'm out of line, but it was right. I don't give a fuck.
Here's my strike of the night: Dana Brooke versus Cora Jade in a kendo stick match.
Why is this a strike? This is the greatest Dana Brooke match of all time.
It's a kendo stick match, Marcus.
Yes.
If you put me lying on a kendo stick, that's not supposed to hurt nearly as much as people think it's gonna do.
No, it doesn't. And I was questioning why they were doing that, but then I thought about it. Man, he splinters. If those things were broken just a little bit, they puncture you just a little bit, splinters. That's all I can think about.
No,
but they didn't look damaged enough.
And Dana Brooke's swanton, or whatever that is, forward roll off the top rope is horrendous. Again,
man, you lucky she got that.
Marcus, again, I'm only criticizing because I believe I could do that.
Here we go. Manny's display of wrestler moves he think he can do. Grandmaster Leak on the rope. And now Dana Brooke's swanton.
Yeah, I can do that because it's not like Kevin Owens or Wardlow where they actually get really straight at one point before they land. This is just a forward roll off the top rope.
This is a barrel roll. It's a barrel roll.
Which I can do.
But I'm gonna say this, I enjoyed the match, Manny. I'm shocked. I thought it was some stupidness in there with the use of the kendo sticks, like you said, they're falling on top of them, like that's supposed to hurt. But I was invested. I was shocked that Cora Jade lost to Dana Brooke.
You were shocked. I was more shocked that Dana Brooke came out like she was Catwoman.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you got to do a tire. We got this new Dana Brooke, but we still have yet to get the new Natty who said, I'm going to change my ways. Never seen it again.
Do you think after this loss, Cora Jade is leaving and moving up?
I think it's probably soon or so because they do need the support on either one of these shows with their lack of women on the main roster. But
it's severe lack. It's severe lack. It's especially the good thing about Asuka, even though she's not doing anything, is there's talent around her.
Yeah.
Like you've got Charlotte, you've got
Bianca.
And you've got Bailey and Io lurking around. Yeah.
And even Shotzi, who's just shaved her head and maybe doing something.
Yeah, but then when you look over on Raw, Trish and Becky are doing their own bullshit.
Yeah.
And then there's no one out at the top of the card for Rhea to even face.
Yeah, because I guess injury. I'm assuming Raquel will be back soon. Just in time for SummerSlam?
That's next week.
SummerSlam is next week. She is not going to be back in time for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Rhea has no match. Or she might still be back in time for SummerSlam. Who knows?
Maybe. maybe it's one of those worked angles, but like after watching her go, let's just talk about it now. Rhea versus Lyra Valkyria. That was a solid match.
Yeah.
I would have to say that I believe that's Rhea's first real match as the champion.
No.
No, see, it was that Natty match, but then when you have this, that was almost like a Takeover Junior match.
Yeah. But the Natty match is head above this one. I enjoyed this match, but it just seemed like Rhea needs to be fighting real opponents at this point. We need to call these people up. Like, Lyra Valkyria could just easily be on the main roster, and maybe they're trying to build up Maxine Dupree on there, but that ain't legit. That's a comedy act.
Yeah, she's a comedy act. Much like Chelsea Green is never going to be up there, but Chelsea Green is doing good, the best she can with what she has.
I can see Chelsea being up there, but never actually winning. But like just talking shit.
Chelsea Green,
basically Carmelo.
And no, she's basically Billie Kay.
Hold on, Manny. As much as I love Billie Kay, she's not as good as a wrestler as Chelsea Green.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about
personality-wise. Yeah.
Personality, like female Santino.
Yeah,
Billie Kay.
Basically, her and Sonya are basically the women's edition of Pretty Deadly.
Yeah. Then we actually get D'Angelo, Tony D, and Stax versus Bronco Nima and Lucien Price.
Before we go into this, I wanted to paraphrase something that Rhea said to Lyra Valkyria. All right, that was good. Now go beat JC Jane, goddammit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Prove me right.
Beat
JC Jane. Jesus. I had to go through all that. And you're struggling with JC? I would have killed
her. I gave this a strike because Reggie was on commentary.
I agree.
Trying to talk about the streets when that dude was in Cirque du Soleil. How dare you try and talk about the streets? You're out there.
You were in Cirque du Soleil and a sommelier. In a part, you have nothing to talk about the streets about.
And then Axiom attacked scripts on commentary. Bronco Nima and Lucien Price lose the match, coming off this distraction that took forever to take effect.
Yeah. But at least they moved along stories.
Gallus sends warning not to get too comfortable because it can change in a blink of an eye. Always and forever, Gallus boys on top.
They said nothing, man. You could have just said Gallus said nothing. But they will be fighting Tony D and Stax at the Great American Bash.
And then I caught myself in a very strange position, Marcus. I found myself agreeing with the King of Justice, Dijak.
What did you agree about him and his pursuit of justice and the American way or whatever the hell he's going for?
So I get Dijak's grievance, Marcus, with DJ Tatanka. He thinks DJ Tatanka thinks he one win in the underground puts him in title contention.
I don't think he's ever said that. One for the record. Did he?
He did. Yeah. That's the whole thing. That's why this promo came up. It don't one win means nothing, especially when he's going after the same goal. He said he's offering out justice with great conviction and reckless abandon.
I think neither one have rights to be anywhere near any titles at this point. Maybe why am I blanking on his actual name, not DJ Tatanka? Shit.
Eddie Thorpe.
Eddie Thorpe. Maybe Eddie Thorpe has more claim, as in he has a better record than Dijak in the past 4 years. Dijak hasn't won in 4 years, I don't think.
And then I really wish this was better. Like, I really wish it was Booker T, Stone Cold in the supermarket, but it wasn't. Roxanne attacked a white woman, Blair Davenport in a store, and the police just let her walk away.
I went gas. No way.
Florida. This clearly ain't America.
This is some bullshit, Randy. If I ever see some bullshit, one, I don't know what Blair needed in the store Anyway, when she's getting a cigarette.
First of all, why is she still chatting shit? Walking into the store.
And then this starts happening, and they have people filtering around, and they're doing wrestling moves in this fucking grocery store, and they're fighting. Yeah. And the police show up, and you see the Roxanne look outside like, I'm out of here. But there's so much surveillance footage. She ain't getting away. She fled the scene. She's not going to make it to the Great American Bash, Manny. She's going to be in court that week.
Well, at least you would hope that someone offering around justice would come up and take her in. No, I don't even think Dijak's going to bring her in.
I mean, Tony D just did a bid. He did 2 months in jail. I think that Roxanne needs to do some time because there were lots of crimes committed in this store. Lots of crimes.
She started it.
Yeah,
she started the assault.
Whatever happens in your little performance center is okay. But in a grocery store or whatever the hell this place was.
Marcus, there were civilians in that place.
Yeah.
There was a black woman that didn't know what to do. She just stood there like this.
And for a store that looked like they had, maybe 2 cameras in there and a guy holding this phone that works there, there's a lot of angles, a lot of camera angles from random people who I didn't see who was getting those other shots. But Roxanne is clearly guilty because I can easily look alive like that's Roxanne Perez. She needs to be arrested and charged as a minor.
Marcus, one, she left evidence there. She left a jacket there that had her name on it.
Her lawyer's gonna have a field day. Like, so what did you leave me with? Camera footage got you all over the place. This is a no contest, right? This is. And he's like, nah, we're going to trial. Not guilty. Take it up in a match. Florida lost. If I win at the Great American Bash, Blair Davenport goes to jail.
I feel like I want to cause a commotion in Florida and just see if I can get Florida laws put on me. I will get shot. But I think I'll get shot.
You'll be shot by an alligator who's also an officer of the law, Manny. Alligator, cop, and judge, jury, and executioner.
We get the Metaphor Supernova sessions.
Yes. You get a comatose Noam Dar to get a replica trophy, which they solved all his problems. Went full Willy Wonka today. With the backflip out the chair and then start to celebrate.
No, you mean Uncle, what was his name?
Well, yeah, Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe.
Or whatever. It's kind of a both, in which Walker was walking to the event and then he did the flip. It was like, hey, it's me. But yes, he Grandpa Joe, but he got his trophy back.
They explain that he never lost the Heritage Cup because it was
Oliver Carter or Ben Menza, or whatever his name is. Ora
Menza, that's it. Nathan Frazier calls him a fraud. Noam says he's carrying a counterfeit trophy. Bird Lady and Friend come out to even the score. Apparently, this is the pre-show match, which hasn't happened in a very long time, for the Great American Bash, which means, Marcus, watch along Sunday.
Now that Bird Lady and Fred are on there, Manny, I have no choice but to watch this show.
It's a good thing I'm off because I want to watch this too.
So join us for our impromptu Great American Bash. Manny, I know it's an American Bash and it's bothering you a little bit, but I will let you at some point call it the Great Anti-American Bash.
Oh, the Gab.
The Gab. Get to the Gab. G-A-A-A. Where's Jeff Jarrett? God damn it. Dynamite didn't even give Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, you could have just put Jeff Jarrett there. I would have been happy. No. Marcus, the video package of Thea Hale made me want to believe. Not believe. Yeah. I think Stratton's in danger.
I mean, they were running laps around the performance center. They were hyped up. The MVP, they had a full video package of why she's going to win. But, Tootles, she's going to lose.
But something sick in me. Something sick happened to me. I had a sick, demented thought during this video package, Marcus.
Oh.
I've been programmed to think the NXT parking lot is the most dangerous place in the world.
Yes.
So there was a part where she was running. It was towards the end of the video package where she ran towards the performance center. And it was where she was there, standing in front of it alone. I thought a car was going to come in.
Well, so here's the deal. Excuse me. Here's the thing. She did the parking lot thing, but she was never alone, Manny. You just never go to that parking lot alone. If she was alone, she would have got hit by a car and robbed, and they not made it the American Bash. But then again, Blair Davenport wasn't in the parking lot this week due to being attacked in a bodega or some shit.
Where was Lucien Price? That's where they live. That's where they play dominoes outside the front.
Yeah. No, they weren't there. They had to go to work. This is what happens when they're not there. You can see this is what happens when my local hoodlums aren't there. My bodyguards, my bouncers. We'll think it's not safe. We're in Florida, damn it.
I forgot to even do these. J.K. Smith said, "Good morning, evening. May Hulk Hogan get clipped in his knee every time he coughs." That just sounds horrible.
Let's cough right now. Imagine me getting clipped right now. Like, oh!
And then shout out to Mama Smush making it to 66 years old.
Nice. Congratulations. Milestones.
Huge milestone.
Yeah.
But that's it. That was NXT.
Yep,
Much better show. Much better show than Dynamite.
Yep. And right now, it stands as my show of the week.
Ooh,
so far.
High praise.
Sorry, Raw. You've been passed up.
What happened on Raw?
Exactly, Manny. Exactly. Cody came out. He said some shit. Seth and Finn signed a contract.
Hey, no, how dare you, Marcus? We had Cody tell us that his mom doesn't think highly of Brock Lesnar or what Brock Lesnar did. She's not impressed because she watched Terry Funk shoot fireballs. Hadouken!
Not impressed until I see that. I let him do that shit. Terry Funk not only threw fireballs, was around when they invented fire. So very impressive evolution of that.
So yeah, event this week of wrestling. I think AEW has just phoned it in. I think NXT did the best it could with what it had.
Yeah, they got you watching the Bash, Manny. They got you watching the Bash.
Yeah, but there was always intent to watch the Bash. It's not like it's just
they got you watch the Bash live.
Yeah, what time I watched it.
Yeah, so that was it for these two shows today. Yeah, no. Shame on you, Dynamite. By the way, shame on you.
Yeah, shame.
Those people. If I've been in attendance, I want my money back. I swear to God, if I've been in attendance at that Dynamite, I want my money back. I got nothing. No star power.
What did they get? Did they even get a Rampage taping? They must have got.
They got the Rampage taping. What? They got Sheeta and Nyla Rose.
Can I just point out they have promos now for Ram. They still have promo, but then the fact that she made out that to get a title shot she has to go through Nyla Rose. Why?
Yeah, let's give it a title shot. There's no one else fighting for this title.
I can't remember the last time Nyla Rose won a match.
Did she beat Riho last time, or Riho got her? Riho got her.
I feel like Riho always gets her, except that one time she lost the title.
Was it Riho she beat?
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not tuning in to Rampage this week. I'll tell you that. I saw the card and I was like, nah, I'm out. It's Isaiah and Ethan Page versus somebody, and it's like, what?
No, Ethan Page deserves better.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that deserve better, but I don't even want to argue for him. Tony ain't gonna explain shit of what's going on. I'm so lost in a lot of this.
Put Ethan Page on Collision, all right? Just put him with the people I like.
Yeah, and Rampage, they advertised a Scorpio Sky match. Apparently he's hurt. He didn't wrestle that match. Yeah, Tony came out and was like, Scorpio Sky's hurt. He's not wrestling tonight on Rampage.
So they lied. Okay.
Yep. They know good well on Dynamite he wasn't wrestling.
I'm sick of these lies, Marcus.
Don't lie to me.
Lies.
Don't try to get me to watch Scorpio Sky. I'm like, oh, Scorpio Sky is gonna be on Rampage. Maybe I can
bought
watch
this
him.
man's
I
shirt,
wasn't.
and he's lying to me. He's lying to me about WrestleMania in London.
He lied to you hard. He lied really hard. Rumors on the street that The Rock is gonna be at SummerSlam. He has no work apparently.
He's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, everybody else is sick of his shit. Time to get back in the good graces.
Yeah, you got nothing better to do. I can see something forming on my eye.
Let's look into Manny's eyes, everybody, and see if we can doctor-proof Manny. I see nothing, Manny. I see nothing.
Getting a sty. Like it's really puffy here.
Manny, you can't use the internet as your personal mirror. It's a blemish right here.
And also, Marcus, I used the penis camera.
You know, we haven't said penis in a long time.
Probably why I would have used it down.
Not enough penis on this. I don't know. I feel like the views for the shorts are back up, so.
I don't know. The Kathy Kelly one. No, the one that recently just got put up is not doing so well.
I mean,
maybe it needs some time. They need some time.
As time goes on, everything gets better with time.
But the thing I'm doing now, which some of you guys need to have a look, is the community tab. I'm just posting little weird questions here and there and polls. It helps with the engagement and stuff. The question today is Judgment Day running WWE?
What's the next question, Manny? Whose house? Swerve's
house.
Are we going to answer Hill Max's questions?
So this post has got 118 likes, 12 comments. I've got a comment of yes, right now just NXT and Raw, especially if Finn or Priest win the world title at SummerSlam. One said, television-wise, sure, with the exception of SmackDown. Championship-wise, nowhere near the success they want to be, at least.
I'm glad someone really got serious with that last post.
A lot of people got serious in this.
It's not that serious of a question. It was just, do they run WWE? Yes or no? A quick answer. And I'm going to say right now, they're about to. If Jay gets that Tribal Chief garb, then the Judgment Day or the bloodline is over. But I think he's winning, Manny. If The Rock is coming out, he's winning.
For SummerSlam, I'm going to look up what that... it's called an Ula Fala. And I want to buy one. And I'm just sitting here.
I can see the commercial now. Be your own Tribal Chief at home. Buy the Ula Fala tonight. Only on WWEshop.com for $800. This costs you $12 to make. $800. Gotta buy it. Want to be the Tribal Chief in my house.
That's it. I just want to buy one, and I'm gonna walk around just like Ricochet tries to walk around like he's a Black Panther with the with the chain, but he ain't. Black Panther had charisma.
Yeah, Black Man can talk and look it a long way. Like he just no. Ricochet strike. Ricochet get a strike every time somebody that can talk on the microphone talks.
If he just looks at a microphone wrong, he gets a strike.
Every time Kathy Kelly introduces somebody, I give Ricochet a strike. See?
Kathy Kelly's on SmackDown now. We're safe. Kathy Kelly's safe. It's when Jackie does it.
I mean Samantha Irvin, not Kathy Kelly. Sorry. I meant to say Samantha Irvin, not Kathy Kelly. Sorry. I was like, who did I say? Shit. Whenever Samantha Irvin announces somebody, I just look at Ricochet. Can you just get an ounce of that? Can she teach you some of that?
No, you can't, Marcus. You can't. Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Younger than us.
Is he?
He is. He's like 30, I want to say 35, 36. Yeah, man, he's confirming if Ricochet is older than us. He is. He's younger than us.
Barely 34.
Yeah. I killed to be 34. I had those 34 knees I had, Manny, back when I was 34.
My knees were done at 29.
Manny's knees walked up at age 29 to a microphone and said, "You guys, I hereby announce my retirement from all athletic and physical competition."
It was the last time I properly played football. I think it was a store tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And I was bullying this really like fat store manager of one of the other stores, bullying him off. Every time he got the ball, I was all over him. Like, do you know how people play tight defense in basketball?
Yeah.
All over him. Like, and this was the one where like you could actually actually put like heat on people, like
your shoulder and stuff. Yeah,
shove, go in, doing that. And then at one point, I got the ball. My body went that way. My knees went that way. And I fell down in a crumpled mess.
And the fat boy was like, ha, 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 ha. That was the day Manny D said, "Enough is enough, and it's time for a change."
And then because we didn't have enough people to play that day, my teammates actually just carried me off and just threw me to the side and then carried on playing. I was like, okay. This is the start of the story of Manny the Menace.
Man, he's gonna pull up in a wheelchair like Mr. Glass one day and just destroy and derail a train because he's lost his knees.
I did take 2 weeks off work though.
It's always a plus. Always a plus. All right, let's wrap this show.
So that this isn't ETE where they actually have time limits now.
25-minute time limit.
This show is scheduled for one full with a 25-minute time limit.
We don't have to do a Broadway every time, Manny. You know, we can just we don't have to wait till we sick and phone it
in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. We're back on Saturday with Eric, hopefully. And then we're obviously back on Sunday with the Great American Bash.
Yes.
So tune in, take care, shave your hair.
Hey, look at this. Look who's been lined up. Look at that.
You know, I was actually waiting for a perfect moment to actually say you actually look really good lined up.
Yeah.
Considering you told me on Tuesday I've been living like a homeless man.
Yes. I'm back lined up, head shaved and everything. Good.
Yeah, I need to sort mine out. Mine isn't as bad. Mine isn't as bad yet. But like, if I left it another week, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Mine was a month. I don't know. I was going bum ass Corbin.
I can't go. We let's end the show.
You can't go full Corbin. Okay. Just say it, Manny. You have one more word to say.
You can't. But I think mine really shows out after 2 weeks. I think my hair grows a little bit more quicker than yours.
Well, obviously my hair doesn't grow.
Yeah, but my sides grow far too quick.
Because you shaved it so much, Manny. You're like, oh, we gotta get in there quick. You go cut us again.
The thing is, someone said to me, "You literally have no follicles on your head." I was like,
wow.
Harsh.
Wow.
That's the level of shaving I do.
Yeah. Kiss my ass.
Come here with me, follicles.
Follicles. Who comes to people with follicles? Who's doing a follicle check? Dickhead.
Thing is, I would start fucking people's shit up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna carry a clipper. You say that comment again. Go on. Go on.
I got
now
clippers.
Now you like me. The only way you can fix this is to become like me. It will grow back.
Yes.
But it will hurt you severely.
Reminds me of that Toupee Tuesday of years. That's a winter time.
Yeah, but we missed the original date this year.
Yeah. March the 29th.
Which means we're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, but definitely in the winter. I'm not doing anything in the summer. It's smoldering hot.
No. Apparently there's a 9-week heat wave coming to the UK.
Oh! So long to the UK. Sorry, guys.
You're gonna be melting off the surface of the earth.
Gonna see Manny just dripping away like a candle. He's just
Nah, I'm gonna start doing shows in vests and be like Bron Breaker. What I'm gonna start doing.
It's
And
too
on
hot
that
to wear
note,
real clothes. I'm wearing a vest. Maybe it's a leather vest. It makes it hot. You're right. Damn it.
and on that note, and that horrible image, I've been Lord
Yeah.
Manny Hayes. He's been
Marcus the Grand Finale.
And this is the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Peace.